Hey guys, I'm Yael. Welcome to my YouTube channel. What's with them? What? Okay, so it's been some time since I finished this challenge that you're currently watching. By the way, I started a new challenge at the moment. Like, subscribe, and comment. And yeah, okay, so this was a really tough one. Like, it was a really tough challenge. Like, I thought of quitting this challenge for so many times, and it was only 15 days, and I'm like, oh yeah, 15 days, like I can do it, because I did the summer shred challenge and it was 4 weeks. So I'm like, okay, it's like 2 weeks and a day. Like, what can be so tough about this? And it was so tough. So tough. Hey guys, it's day 4. Oops, I just realized I accidentally deleted the 3 days prior to this video. The plank video was my nemesis. Like, the other videos were like, okay, I felt it was my level, a bit above my level, but it wasn't that tough. Like, I could do it. And the plank challenge was like, it was a nightmare. It was a true nightmare. Like, so the first day I've done the plank video and I'm like, okay, you know, it's the first time I'm doing it. It's exercise that I never done before, and it's like 10 minutes straight planks, and I hate planks so badly. Like, even before this challenge. That's why I wanted to do this challenge, actually, so I can see if I can love planks more. The answer is no, I don't. That's not really true. I kind of love planks right now. Not that I love them, I just love that it's so hard for me. So it was really challenging for me. Like, I couldn't do one full exercise. So if an exercise is 40 seconds, if an exercise is 40 seconds, I couldn't do the full 40 seconds. Like, I had to rest like after 15 seconds, 20 seconds, etc. And I just felt like a failure, you know? Like, I thought, what's wrong with me? And like, why are my arms so weak? And also, after like a while, so the first day was like hard, and I said, okay, I'm gonna improve, and it'll improve with time. But as the time went by, I didn't feel any improvement whatsoever in that plank video, and I felt so bad about myself. I honestly didn't understand why the fuck I can't do a full 40 seconds. And you know, and every time I went to do it, like the plank video, I'm like, okay, that's it, I'm gonna nail it now. I mean, it's only 10 minutes, you know? And I'm thinking in my head, you know what, it's only 10 minutes, I can do it, like 40 seconds, no problem. But when you're at it, your body just can't, my arms couldn't hold my body anymore, you know? And it's not only my arms, it's actually my wrist. I think it hurt the most, and also my knees, because I think because it was so hard for me that really all my body, like all my body was so tied up, and I just used all of my muscles just to stay in that plank position. Oh my god, just from talking about it I get hot. So at some point I decided that I'm not gonna do the plank video anymore, just because it made me feel so bad with myself. And I didn't mention it before, but because I felt so bad about myself, I had to comfort myself in other ways. And the best way I know how to comfort myself is by shopping and eating. And currently I don't really have money for shopping. I just bought 2 sets of like fitness clothes. They're on the way. I can't show you them right now, but maybe I will. Do you want a video of my clothes? So I bought these 2 pairs, and also I ate like crazy. And yeah, it's a sensitive topic, you know, comfort food and all the things it brings to, I don't know, and the way it makes me feel and the way it makes me think of myself and my self-worth. And obviously I am working on that at the moment. As I said in a former video, I don't diet and I don't count calories or whatever, but I do try to eat healthy, you know, since I've started these challenges, and I do want to be healthier. And one of the things is obviously eating healthier food. So when I felt like I failed myself, I turned to food for it to comfort me. And then it was like a cycle that the next day I'm doing that plank video again, and in my mind I'm thinking, oh my god, like I sweat my ass off here, and then I eat pizza or burger or whatever, and I felt really bad, and it makes me feel even worse with myself, you know. So it was like a cycle, and then I decided I'm just gonna stop to do the plank video because it was just too much for me to take mentally. I think physically and mentally it was just too much to handle. The thing is, there is this plank video of 10 minutes, but besides that, the other videos on the program have tons of planks in them as well. So I'm like, oh my god, it's too much plank, it's too much plank. And you gotta remember, I hate planks. It's the hardest exercise for me to do. I don't mind squats, and I kind of got used to lunges. I mean, I'm bad at it, but I kind of gotten used to it. And then the planks, it's like it's killing me, you know. And it was just, I have no words to describe it, seriously. It was so bad. So what I did at first was to skip the planks in the full body workout videos and then try to do only the plank video, because at this point I hated planks so much. I'm like, I'm not gonna do any plank anymore, you know. So I tried to do this once, and it made me feel even more like a failure because I felt like I was tricking myself. And then I went to my shrink and like told her the whole story, and she told me like, why do you feel a failure if you can't succeed doing some exercises? Like, why does it evoke that strong feeling of failure? And that was a major breakthrough in my process, like with myself, because up to this point I honestly felt like failure, and I honestly felt it failed me, you know. And I honestly felt like I was failing myself. And then she told me like, no, maybe your arms are a bit weaker than your tummy or your legs or whatever, you know. Like maybe, I don't know, how do you call it, like shoulder belt? I don't know if it's in English. Maybe it's just weak, you know, and you need to work more on it. And at the same time, I watched other women on YouTube who were doing the same challenge, and it's hard. Like, it's really hard. It's not hard for me, it's hard for everyone in my kind of fitness level. Another thing that I can't mention enough for myself actually is I've never been fit. I never exercised that much ever in my life, you know. And I've been doing it for like a month and a half, and it's not really enough, you know. And in that moment I understood that I just have to cut myself some slack, cause, you know, I've been doing something that it's really hard. And you know what, yeah, it's hard for me, but even if I'm gonna improve like in 1 second in every exercise, it's gonna be good, you know, it's gonna be okay. So I decided to continue with the plank video. So one weekend, me and my friends went to the north of Israel for a really nice vacation, like a small weekend. And I packed my mat, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna exercise in the weekend. Like, you know, we went to the north of Israel, like with lakes and all the nature, and I'm like, I'm with my mat. And obviously I was too hammered to wake up and actually exercise, you know. But the reason I'm telling you this is because I was so determined. I was so proud of myself for even thinking about it, you know. And I don't know, having this energy to say, yeah, let's do it. And you know what? Even if you skip one day, it's really okay, you know. So I did it the next day. Nothing happened, you know. So what I'm taking from this whole experience and this super intense and difficult challenge is that, first of all, I really have to forgive myself a bit more and to embrace my weaknesses also, and to understand that not every exercise that I will do my first time in my life will be easy for me after 10 days, because no, it just doesn't work like this, you know. And the second thing is dig deeper. So I've been watching Titan Game with The Rock, which is absolutely amazing. It's like really strong and huge people doing like insane things with their bodies, you know, like super difficult things. And The Rock keeps telling them dig deep, because the challenges are physical, obviously, but they're designed for your body to just quit and let go. And then the rest of the work is here, you know, it's mentally. So it really helps me doing Chloe. It really helps me do Chloe Ting challenge, you know, because every time like I want to give up and I'm like doing this horrible plank, I'm like dig deep, and then I start breathe like a bit slower and I try to finish the exercise. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen, but you know what? It's part of the process, as they say. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much. Subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification so you'll be notified on my next video. And I really hope I'm keeping you motivated to do your workouts or move your body or whatever, because it's the best feeling ever. And thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.